Hey guys, Mark here. We're back with Crimson Gray. It's the same day, and I just got word that there's the fair in this game, and I'm going to a fair tomorrow. But by the time this uploads, I've already been at the fair for might have been a week since I've been to the fair. So Okay, so when we left off, we were doing research because our therapist said that Lizzie was part of an experiment, or her mom was, but she was pregnant with Lizzie at the time of the experiments. And then all at once it was easy. There was a series of articles that took his research from being a boring whim to something that had him on the edge of his seat. Apparently before it was called Koitek, the company was called Pharmavax. They'd rebranded after a series of drug recalls had ruined their reputation. John sat back, unable to read any further. Was that really the explanation? It felt so cheap. It was easy to presume that Lizzie's... Sorry, my mic just killed itself. That Lizzie's mother had been involved in one of those recalled Pharmavax trials, and their unborn child must have suffered the consequences. Could that really have unbalanced Lizzie this way? If so, that meant that this was no phase she was going through. If her early development had been altered, she was probably this way for life. Yet any second emotion he felt was anger. Anger that Mrs. Smith or anyone else could think Lizzie was just some freak chemical accident. It was too much like the scorn that had heaped on him of his depression. Whatever her problems, Lizzie was a person who deserved respect. Help, but respect before anything else. Depression quickly followed on his heels of his anger. Unable to deal with any more of those thoughts, John just walked out without even replacing the microfilm. He drifted through the rest of the day, still stewing over what he'd learned. At times, he could almost convince himself that this was a good thing. If drugs had unbalanced Lizzie, maybe they could balance her again. He could almost imagine them together, helping each other, maybe even getting married. When she passed him in the hallways, her eyes lit up, but not in mere elation, but with burning intensity. My toolbar just freaked out at the bottom of my screen. And at that moment, John was sure that Lizzie couldn't be cured. The question was, did he want her to be? Wait, did it say could be cured? Couldn't, okay. Sorry, I thought I misread that. Several days later, as they were leaving after school, Lizzie caught up with him with an odd look on her face. John, I'm so happy. Really? I spent so long just watching you, imagining what it would be like to say hello, to hear you say my name, for you to look at me. That we can just actually talk like this. It's a dream, a wonderful dream I never want to end. I'm happy I met you, Lizzie. This past week has been fun. Say, how is nasaline working out for you? No unpleasant side effects? It's wonderful. Thank you for giving it to me. Yeah, I read that right, I'm pretty sure. Well, I hope we can find you some more once this dose runs out. Some drugs you can renew week to week, but I don't... What the frick? But I don't know about this one. It could be a pain. Oh no, I wouldn't want you to go through any trouble for me. But it's helping, right? I want to be able to have more if you want it. Jesus, I am terrible at reading. I'm gonna throw my head through a door. Jesus, that was excessive. That's so sweet, but it's not necessary. It helped me understand our relationship clearly. I don't need it anymore. But John, we've been dating since you accepted my confession, but we've only done normal things. I love being with you every single moment, but can we do something more? Hey, I'm trying to stay monetized here. Hey, I'm trying to stay monetized. They might as well. People already thought of them as dating, and she seemed so sweet for so long. What was the worst that could happen? She's already crying because you didn't be like, let's have children. Like, Please? We have a lot of options considering that we have all next week. I'm trying to stream monetized. Sorry, people are gonna be like, he's been really hyper since he's done this series. I swear I'm not on anything except for way too much caffeine. Actually, I haven't had any caffeine today. Oh my god, I have a problem. I'm high on popcorn. I've been watching nothing but anime all day, and I'm like, you know what? I want some food. Sorry, I'm a weeb. I'm playing a friggin' visual novel game, for God's sakes. But we don't have to wait that long. How about we plan something for Friday night? I don't have a car to pick you up, but I can take you to a nice restaurant. Me. That's all I have to say about that. I don't have anything but, you know, a nice restaurant. I'll just take a mortgage out and sell my house. Please help me. Yes. Then it's a plan? Friday. Okay. She would still have a day or two of medication left on Friday. John figured she would stay stable. Maybe the date would leave her happy enough that she'd change her mind about staying on her meds. No matter what mistake her mother made, maybe Lizzie could be stable with the right treatment. John really thought this could work out between them. I feel like, this is just a thought, I don't know, but I kind of feel like this game is, John's dead. Like, this chick murdered him, and these are his dying memories. I mean, I don't know if I'm just thinking that because this game is that kind of game, it's going to be weird like that, or what. Wow, John, this place is so nice. As nice as a place they'll let a high school kid in with only a few days reservation anyways. When I asked for a romantic place, I never dreamt that it would be this romantic. I'm not dressed up enough for this. This is the kind of place you take someone to propose. You know, oh, sorry. I don't know what I'm doing with my life. So it's clear I'm not gonna propose. Me. Okay, back to the game. I know, that's silly. I'm just really happy it's so romantic. It's a restaurant. I've been to like the... Never mind, I don't have enough money. I was gonna say I've been to the fanciest restaurant. The most expensive place I've been is like Applebee's, a steakhouse, like any of the multiple steakhouses there are. I've been to one that serves just buffalo meat. That's cool. That was actually really expensive. That was like 80 bucks. Okay, I'm not gonna go into how much that was and the fact that it made me cry because my wallet was like, God help me, why'd you do this? I was like, I'm so sorry. John could only hope that the place would be nice. All he knew about it was his parents said it was nice back when they were together. It looks nice. They entered and Lizzie was so delighted by everything. The decorations, the decor, the menu, the lighting, the food. Maybe she was just delighted with one thing, the event itself. Fortunately, the staff seemed to find her adorable instead of disturbing, so John found himself relaxing, even when they were just chatting idly. Lizzie was so nice to be around. Midway through the meal, he realized that Lizzie was resting her hand on the table. She wasn't necessarily inviting it, but if he stretched, he thought he could place his hand on top of her. Is this a question? John? Oh, sorry. I have problems. Good God. Are we sure I'm not a chemical mistake, as this game likes to say? Oh my God. Lizzie's eyes went wide when he touched her for a moment, just staring as if she couldn't believe it. But after a moment, she gave a brilliant smile and laced her fingers through his. I was like, laughed? Boy, what? Sorry, I keep taking my headphones off. It's kind of stupid. Okay, he hadn't meant to do that, but John decided he could just awkwardly hold her hand while they ate. What the frig, dude? People are gonna think I'm on drugs. Well, I ate some headache medication because I was dying, because I was dehydrated. That certainly seemed to be Lizzie's intention. She actually wasn't getting a lot eaten since she didn't talk. She didn't talk with her mouth full, and instead, rapidly whenever he talked. Wait, what? Am I? What is that word? Okay, whenever he talked, I'm guessing that's just like. Yes, I'm listening. But at least she seemed to be having fun. She's gonna eat the food. The food is what is expensive. If you have a reservation to a place, I've never ate anywhere that fancy. The fanciest I think I ever ate was with my church. So you know. After a while, Lucy patted her mouth with a napkin and sighed satisfaction. She didn't let go of his hand though. That was wonderful, absolutely wonderful. Yeah, it's all really good. Not the food, the date. Enjoy the food. That was what it was expensive. This is why I like the movies. The movies are cheap. It's like, what, 20 bucks for a large popcorn, not counting the movie tickets and the drinks. Oh God. Oh, but I've made you talk so much. You haven't got to eat very much. It's okay. No. I'll be quiet and watch you while you eat. That's just cringy. So Lizzie, how do you? Wait, what? How about you tell me where you live? Oh, it isn't too special. It's just a house. Do you live with someone? I know you're not. No, I know it's not your parents, but some other relatives. No, it's just me. Abby inherited the house. I think, and she didn't manage to sell it off when things got bad. Abby? My mother. She was an awful woman. I don't want to talk about her. It's a nice enough house, I suppose. Abby wrecked a lot of it, but I've been able to repair it with money from James. Who's James? Your father? Sorry. I guess, but I've never cared enough to meet him. Abby always complained about him, and the checks don't always come. But I don't want to talk about that. It's all horrible, isn't it? People who can't even pretend to be in love just tear each other apart. Sorry. That's not what I want. Not at all. When I fell in love with you, I knew it would last forever. John's just in it to get some medication for you to send you on your way. Wouldn't it be nice for us to get a house together? Maybe even build one? Ooh, so many choices I can't decide. We're not building at this moment. What do you mean? But I want to live, I want to live? I hope. Did I miss something? No. But I want it to be something we choose together, not something we inherit. Someplace where we want to live together. What's wrong with inheriting a nice house? That's good, because you don't have to pay for it usually. I hope I inherit this house, because this house is nice. Please. Please. Sorry. Maybe a big house, big enough that we can have lots of nice windows, but also rooms inside where no one can see us, and maybe a fountain inside of your house. You want too much. Lizzie giggled and squirmed in her seat as if she couldn't contain herself, her fingers in his grip so tightly it almost hurt. Know how that feels? That breaks your fingers. That's how that feels. Like your fingers are literally snapped in half. Okay, I'm gonna end the video here because I don't want to make these videos too long. Got a problem? Oh, sorry. I just got water all over my desk. Anyways, hope you enjoyed the video. If you like, I'll see you. I'm gonna clean up this mess. See you guys next video. Peace out. Bye bye.